Yoru hasn't been picked in pro play since CNED pulled him out on Fracture over 2 months ago, but he made a grand return when he was picked by both Sentinels and 100 Thieves during their LCQ elimination match. This was pretty funny since both teams were clearly practicing Yoru in their own scrims, and no one expected to see 2 Yoru picks in such a high stakes match. In this video, I'm going to break down several Yoru plays used by both teams, and how Yoru ultimately determined which team would continue on in LCQ, and which team would likely see massive roster changes going into next season. If you want me to coach and analyze your team for free, sign up on my Discord and consider supporting me on Patreon. The Yoru pick on Bind was first popularized by Paper X when Forsaken pulled it out numerous times last year and dominated with it. Because of how the teleporters work on Bind, the map is connected in unconventional ways, which allows for Yoru's kit to be very effective at out-rotating enemies. On both attack and defense, Yoru forces enemy teams to be aware of extremely fast rotations to both sides of the map. We can immediately see this in action in the very first round of the game. 100 Thieves set up for an aggressive push into short A at the beginning of the round. First, they have the chamber trip outside of showers in case Sentinels decide to just push through showers quickly. They drop a smoke for the left side of short while Sky flashes the right with the intention of fighting any Sentinels players near showers. The reason that 100 Thieves are comfortable doing this is because Asuna sets up his Yoru TP to be able to fast rotate to B. But Sentinels actually have their Yoru solo lurk near showers with his TP set up in cave. 100 Thieves push to flank showers, but Tens simply TPs out and 100 Thieves aren't able to get a kill. Now Sentinels clearly know that 100 Thieves have a weakness toward B, and they would have likely taken this opportunity to quickly pop onto site if Tens didn't somehow disconnect. 100 Thieves make a mistake here as Asuna flashes out of elbow just slightly too early before his team is ready to peek with him. This results in a bad 1-for-2 trade, and Sentinels end up winning the round 4v5, with a tech pause occurring right after. Showers control ended up being a major problem for 100 Thieves all half. Let me highlight how Tens conditioned 100 Thieves in showers throughout multiple rounds to set up Sentinels with strong attack options. In round 3, Tens runs into showers with his clone right in front of him, which helps mask his own footsteps while running. Bang is initially ready to swing, but gets confused by the clone for just enough time for Tens to get 2 1v1s instead of a 1v2. In the following round, Tens is patient outside of showers after 100 Thieves attempt to set up a trap using the teleporter. He calls out the aggressive push showers to his team, and Sentinels can now take advantage of the weaker B site. In round 5, Tens sends his clone through the smoke in showers, but doesn't aggressively push through and leaves showers alone. But he does this again in round 6, which leads 100 Thieves and Cryo into thinking it's just a default clone setup to fake control. This baits Cryo into pushing out where Tens is holding an annoying off angle and gets Sentinels another opening kill. Now in round 7, we see 100 Thieves hyper focused on showers again, while Sentinels immediately work toward B. This leaves 100 Thieves in bad spots and cannot rotate quickly, while Sentinels are hitting the weakly held B site again. In round 11, Tens goes back to showers and uses his clone to bait the swing while holding a wider angle, creating another opening kill. We can see that 100 Thieves are finally done with trying to deal with Tens in showers, when in round 12, Cryo just simply drops a trip and falls back to site. Tens showcased a lot of strong default options for Yoru in showers, but Yoru works really well as a site entry, as you can see in these following clips.
Made into the corner, decoy, taking a bullet. They're going to be baiting with that one. It's a gate crash. It's very nice. It's the lane. Kaseka. He's in the action. He's in the fight. And he's in the thick of things still. Broad tower flashed up. Tens is there. Ready to back him up.
Spikes drop. And these hits, unstoppable. A different Sentinels. One that's able to barrel their way into sites, get huge value from both of the duelists. Remember, this is a team that was...
It's clear why Yoru is a great agent on attack, but offers a lot of options on defense as well. When you think about it, literally all of Yoru's utility is extremely effective when thrown through Bind's teleporters. He can position his own teleport, flash through for teammates, but most importantly, if Yoru sends his clone through the TP, it's nearly impossible for enemies to tell if it's a fake or not. Even if it is real, since Yoru can just use his own teleport to escape, it's never risky for Yoru to actually enter the teleporter, unlike Omen. This makes controlling showers and short B very annoying for attackers, since they will have to constantly be aware that the TP was a real one. On round 6, we can see Asuna abusing this interaction by teleporting immediately and opening the door. Sentinels have no idea if this was real or not and avoid pushing up short early in the round. Despite 100 Thieves' bad defense side on this map, they were still able to control short B for most of the half. We can see a cool variation for short B control in round 3, where 100 Thieves use Harbor Wall for Yoru to cross into the teleporter, which is actually opened with a Sky Flash, so there's no indication that there was ever a real TP. Asuna even throws his Yoru clone from Hookah to get stuck near the door, and you can see Marv staring at it until it disappears, then forgetting about the teleporter altogether. This catches Marv off guard when he starts to scale up Hookah and Asuna gets a free kill. When Sentinels swap to defense, we can see TenZ abusing the bind teleporters as well. In round 16, Sentinels set up a trap outside of showers and used Yoru and Sky utility thrown outside of the teleporter doors to get them to match point. I mentioned earlier that Yoru's TP on defense is strong for repositioning quickly after playing aggressively. What's cool is that 100 Thieves also picked Chamber, who is strong for a similar reason. I really liked this attempt from them to double push short A in round 8, as both players can play very aggressively, then get out when needed. This play was just so poorly planned, as Skydog is probably the first thing you need to think about, and a single Skydog ends up forcing both TPs. I wish we saw more of these attempts rather than the overemphasis on showers from 100 Thieves. This exact type of super aggression into Yoru TPing back earned Sentinels this round, for example, where TenZ pushes up B long aggressively, gets a kill, then teleports back into elbow just in time to save Pankata from Hookah. Bind has really given us a lot of awesome picks in these last couple months, with Reyna, Chamber, and Yoru all making appearances on the map. I'm confident we'll see more Yoru pulled out, maybe even at Champions, since his effectiveness has definitely already been proven on Bind. Remember that I offer free team coaching live on my Discord, and also consider supporting me on Patreon, which helps me out a lot. Thanks again for watching.